Hi, it's Dallas here. Welcome to the High Ticket Sales Funnel Coaching Program. In this program, we build a website with 3 lead generation funnels based on my book, High Ticket Sales Funnels for Coaches and Consultants. I want to walk you through the type of website we build, show you the funnels, and just give you some idea of what we do, what you do, and what you'll have at the end of the program. So unlike most online training programs that teach you how to build a funnel or get clients online, we actually do a huge amount of the tech work for you. So what I've found is that when people go through those programs, most people get stuck and bogged down in the tech stuff, and they don't put enough attention on their strategy, on their messaging, on making sales calls and getting clients. So we're handling a huge part of that. And that means that within a relatively short period, within 3 months, we can build all 3 sales funnels and a lead generating website with a blog and other authority content on there that will position you as a leader in your industry. So it's a really different program to anything else you'll see out there. This is the website or your version thereof that you'll end up with at the end of the program. So I'll just run you through the homepage and then take you through the whole website so you can see what's involved. On the homepage, we've got a hero image, which will be you or your brand or customers or the results you provide at the top. There's a couple of calls to action straight off the bat. First, a registration for a webinar, which is obviously one of the funnels, and a download the blueprint or report button, which is another funnel. So that one goes into the client funnel, and this goes into the webinar funnel. Scrolling down a bit of a manifesto or value proposition here. And then we've got on the homepage, we've got each of the funnel offers there. So we've got the webinar funnel again, so a separate opt-in there. I've also got a book funnel. So this works the same way as the report funnel, but some of you might already have a book. And the way we set this up, it's very easy for you to duplicate the funnel. So, I'll get you to build the report or the book one, but then if you want to make a second one, you can just clone those pages and clone the sequences in the autoresponder and have an extra funnel if you need it. But we're going to focus on getting 3 done. That's the goal for the workshop, but it's very easy to add more later. Once you learn this stuff, you'll be away. So I'll show you how each of these funnels works. Coming down, we've got the workshop. So this is the launch funnel or the video training series funnel. And if they click on that, they go into an opt-in for that. And just because I've got a lot of books, I've got a second book funnel there as well. So this is how it could work for you as well. As an example, I've also got a case study funnel. So your simple funnel can often be built with a case study or a report. Then some testimonials and another report here. So really there's probably 5 separate funnels on this page. We'll just build 3, but if you've got a couple of extra lead magnets already made, then it's very easy for you to build those out. What we're going to do is focus on getting one running really well and learn how to optimize it and run Facebook ads to it, and then build out the webinar and then the launch funnel. But we're going to concentrate on getting one funnel that we're really getting great numbers and things on, and that will be our sort of workhorse of lead generation. It's good having the extra funnels because that way people have multiple ways to opt in, and you can see those offers are all quite different. So I've got something about how to get clients, something about how to build sales funnels, about coaching generally, and a workshop. And so what I would normally do is have the book lead into the webinar funnel. So there's actually sort of 2 front doors for the webinar funnel. Okay, so let's have a look at the individual pages here. We've also got an about page, and what I think is really missing from the current way that people are teaching client attraction or lead generation is most people are saying, hey, look, you don't need a website anymore, and that's pretty much bullshit. If you're doing a churn and burn Facebook lead gen strategy only, that might be true, but a lot of industries won't support that business model. In most industries, people are going to Google you if they can't find a website or other, authority content to verify who you say you are. a highly qualified and successful coach or consultant, they're not going to buy. And a lot of the people teaching the approach of, oh, you just need a funnel, they don't have extra stuff because, they're really just trying to get new clients all the time. It's not a sustainable model necessarily. But, I think you need that, so we're including that. Also, you need a blog, in my opinion. You should be blogging, and to discover your voice and your expertise, blogging and then writing and creating other content is really significant. So if you've never tried to document your expertise and then suddenly try and do a webinar, it's probably going to be pretty crap. Whereas if you get into the habit of blogging and you do a few webinars, you create some other content, over time your content is going to be amazing. And that discipline of writing and producing content is really important. So that's something else I support you with. So on this, each of these blog posts sort of naturally leads into one of the funnels too. So we can then have a call to action on the individual blog posts. Oh, look, if you like that, if you want to know more about high ticket coaching mindset, you should sign up for the high ticket coaching webinar. So each of these blog posts can naturally lead into the funnel, and then we can share these blog posts to Facebook and other social media or send them out by email as part of our longer funnel. So, a blog is really critical. So that's what you get. Also in the sidebar, we repeat our offers and calls to action. All right, so there's an individual page for each of the lead magnets. So here we've got the book page. If people opt in here, they would receive the book. On the report funnel, if people opt in here, actually I'll show you the book download page. So after they've opted in, they go to this page and then they can click to download the book. On the report page, likewise, if they opt in, then they will go to the thank you page. And so generally what I do is set it up so that first they can just download the report, and then we start working on a thank you video. But you can start getting leads. You can start getting people opting in with the funnel before you've done the thank you video with this download page. Once we've got that working, then we would set up the strategy session page. So after they download, they'd redirect to this page instead, which has a call to action for a strategy session. And then we've got that would take them to, if they click that button, they go to the application page. After they apply, then they go to the schedule their call page. And after they submit that, then they go to the schedule confirmation page. And then likewise for the webinar. So with the webinar, they opt in and I'll just take you straight through. They would go to a page that confirms their registration, and then we can either set that up as an on-demand or a scheduled webinar or a pre-recorded webinar. So in this case, if they click there, they just go straight through to the webinar replay. So this is a really automated version. This is the simple version to get you up and running. You record the webinar on your computer, not a live webinar. Once you're happy doing that, then you can do a live webinar, record it, and have it recorded, or you can do regular live webinars, whatever you like. And then likewise for the workshop, opt in there and they go to a video training series. So this is video 1, and then they can either, we include comments here. That's not set up in this example. They can then click through and watch video 2, or they can use these menu items here as well. You can also set this up so they can't access it until you send it out a few days later via email. So that is the workshop or launch funnel, product launch formula funnel, or video training series. And then finally, we've got a contact page. So, really this website is the same sort of layout that you'll have in your business. Obviously, it'll be your content. I've included titles that are relevant to my business so you can kind of see what they should say, but mostly I've just got sample content in here so that it doesn't distract you too much. But whatever industry you're in, if you're teaching accountants how to sell their business, then learn how to sell your business without stress. Whatever the relevant call to action is going to be for your business. So that's the funnel. And the way this will come to you is we actually give you this whole thing ready and running. So you're not having to set up web pages. You're basically editing content here. And then we teach you how to edit the email sequences that work behind the scenes to automate everything, and then connect it all together. And it's connected to start with, but as you customize it, you'll need to tweak it from there. So you'll be up and running really quickly. You'll also learn the tools, how to actually do this. And you will, in the 3-month program, you will be generating leads and having all those 3 funnels up and running. So really different to what you'll see out there with most sort of get clients online, where basically they're sending you off to lead pages or ClickFunnels and saying, hey, you can do this. Firstly, there's a lot more done for you in this format. Secondly, you own a website, not a ClickFunnels subscription. Thirdly, a website does a lot of things that you just can't do with a landing page creator. And fourthly, there's a lot more credibility comes with having a website. If you're a serious business, you have a website. If you're someone trying to sell supplements online, you have a sales funnel only. So look, I really hope that gives you some insight into what's involved. If you'd like to know more about how to get involved in the High Ticket Sales Funnel Coaching Program, then you can just click the link below or the button below here and sign up for a strategy call. We'll go through where you are now in your business, where you want to get to, what's stopping you getting there currently, and whether this program could be a way for you to get the results you want. If it is, we can talk about how that might work for you, or perhaps there's something else I do that is useful. If not, I can point you in the right direction and give you some other advice. So thanks for listening. Great talking to you. I look forward to seeing you on the strategy call or in future videos. Thanks.